Hey guys, G.I. Joe here, and welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. And today we're going to talk about the updated card deck that Sired and Matt Todd have provided for the community for the update to BBR. This is the 3.1 update, and incidentally, this will be the update that is used in the tournament coming up here in Atlanta at the end of September. All right, and it's actually going to be at Sired Blood's place, site B3. So I just thought I'd show you this. I know some of you guys already know about this. Matt Todd actually did a video on this, but I thought in case you haven't seen that video, I would explain this. So you have two options on the card deck. Now, you can go to makingplayingcards.com, and I'll put the link in this description, and you can buy his entire card deck, okay? And they have two options. Of course, you have the jumbo deck, and then you have a smaller deck that's this size, all right? If you already have the card deck, like I do, I already have two jumbo card decks and two regular size card decks. And so I didn't want to spend the money at this time to go and buy four new decks all together. So what's pretty awesome is Sired Blood and Matt Todd have provided just the replacement cards for the card decks so that you don't have to get the entire card deck if you already have it. So if that makes sense. So you're buying only the cards that are different in 3.1 as opposed to the 2.9 version of this. And this also goes together with the book here. The new book from Sired Blood. I think those are going to be on sale here very soon. Now, if you are attending the tournament here in 4 weeks, part of your registration fee will include one of these books, so you won't need to buy one. You'll only need to buy one if for some reason you want two books. You have two tables at home, what have you. So if you're coming to the tournament, fear not, you're going to get a book included in your registration fee. So these right here are the decks. I actually purchased two jumbo decks, replacement decks, and I purchased two regular size decks. Now, as you can see, they're not as many cards as the entire deck because they're only the replacement cards. So let me show you how this works. So this right here is one replacement deck, all right? And what he does is Sired has put every card in here that needs to be replaced. And the cool thing is he numbers them here at the bottom. So this is card 2 of 90, card 3 of 90, card 4 of 90, and so forth, right? And then he also put in the changes to the any of the national objectives, which only pertains to Russia, UK, China, and Italy. So, so what you do is you basically get out your card deck. So here's my card deck here, my original card deck, and I'm simply going to pull out. So let me just go through the card deck here and show you what's been changed. So in one set, you're going to get two different rule decks. So if I fan through here, so here, this is one replacement set. So you get, in any card deck, you get two sets of rules plus one set of national objectives. So even in the replacement deck, you're going to get two replacement cards for unit statistics. That way you can put one with your original deck, and then, well, yeah, your original deck came with two sets of rule cards. So your original deck you'll be able to replace both of them, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm jabbing here, but so let's go through this. So the unit statistics, the reason this card has been updated is for this right here. Strategic Bomber attacks, it rolls 2 dice at 2. 2 dice at 2. So that's why this card has been upgraded, all right? In the research and development, the chart 1, the reason this has been updated is because Super Battleships now, well, no, that's the same, that's the AAAs. Heavy bombers now roll 4 dice rather than 2 on bombing raids, okay? Carriers is the same. Tanks now attack at 4, that's the same. Improved transports, I think that's different, but I think that's the same as what was before, is what I was trying to say. On the second chart for research and development, what is different than the other deck, the original deck, is right here, radar and ATC. If you've watched some of our YouTube games, you know that there was a lot of controversy over the ATC tech and whether or not unlimited scramble was too heavy, so Sire changed it to where it's a max of 6 planes, up from 3. So rather than unlimited scramble, it's 3, but everything else is still the same with the radar ATC. Now, the scorecard, the victory point scorecard has some added places, things. One is the Imperial point right here, which is Japan has 52 IPCs on the income tracker. The other one is the Reich point, which is Germany plus Italy have 70 or more on the income tracker. All the other resources are the same. Yes, okay. Now he did add Reich and Imperial up here as well, okay? So that's why this card was updated. Target selection. The main thing about this is that target selection cannot target select infantry, okay? Let's see if that's been put on the card. I know it's in the book. Yeah, right here. Infantry may not be targeted, okay? So that's an update from last year's BBR, or Bloodbath tournament. And the only other thing is that AAAs will negate target selection. So that's important. So it kind of brings more relevance to a AAA. In fact, speaking of which, here we go. AAA, let's see here. Right here, AAA units negate target select. So that's why this card was updated. All right, now convoy disruption. All right, so here's how this is going to work. So what happens is you basically get however many ships you have, you're guaranteed. If you have 3 ships in a convoy zone, you're guaranteed to get 1 IPC per ship. Okay, you're guaranteed that as long as it doesn't exceed the amount of the territory that you can convoy. Okay, so that's why the convoy is different. And of course, submerged submarines cannot convoy. All right. Air transports. Let's see what's different on here. Let's see here. Transport marker. 2 units. Heavy bombers can be used as transport or cargo. Transports are subject to anti-aircraft hit. That combat drops. That's the same. Once dropped, the transport is considered retreated from combat. I think that's the same. Non-combat drops from Mach 2. Okay. For some reason, I'm not seeing anything that was different on here, but if I'm missing something, you guys that have been playing BBR for a while, let me know. So anyway, that's essentially the rules that are different from the cards that are different from the original card deck. And again, you'll get 2 of those, all right? So what I do is I'm going to take my old deck right here, right? And I'm simply just going to take out, this is card, I'll just go through here and take out, this is card 2 of 90, so I'll take card 2 of 90 out of this, which actually is going to be right here. So I'll take card 2 of 90 out of this deck, and so that's why I think it's great that he's numbered his cards. So you just remove the old card 2, put in the new card 2. That way it's easy to make sure that you're not getting your old decks mixed up with your updated decks, okay? So I'm not going to take time to do that right now. That'll be a little bit boring to watch. But the other thing that is updated are these things right here. Soviet production. The reason that this card was remade is because the cost now to move an industrial complex is now 2 IPCs, and it's at the purchase phase. Now, originally, you could I think you could save an IPC afterward. Nope. You could do it at the collect income, I think the first time we tried this. But regardless, when you go to purchase units, you have to keep out 2 IPCs to move your factory at the end of that turn, okay? That's really what's different on this. Here is where originally this was a 3, where each Soviet territory was able to, each territory the Soviet Union took that was originally German or Italian or pro-Axis was originally 3, now it's down to 2, okay? So that's different. Here is the Manchuria Liberation bonus. Used to be 10, now it's down to 5, okay? And for the China, the reason that this is here is because, let's see if it says it on here. All that's the same. Can be purchased, placed, infantry, Okay. Infantry can be purchased regardless of the Burma Road, yes. Cavalry can be purchased and placed on the same infantry regardless of Burma Road, correct. Artillery can only be purchased, placed if the Burma Road is open, correct. Same with the tanks. It shows you where the tanks would be placed. But this doesn't mention about China being able to move into Southeast Asia. All right, the other national objective that's been changed is United Kingdom. This a national objective of controlling Iraq, Iran, or Northwest Iran is +2. Okay, I think that might have said Persia originally, but it's been changed to Iran on the map. And then this was in an attempt to give Italy a little bit more possible income, which I think was a great move. That is a +1 per territory if Italy controls Ethiopia, Kenya, Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, Italian Somaliland, British Somaliland. I think that's all out of box, but also includes Cyprus, Casablanca. Now, you might be like, Casablanca, whoa, what? That's not on the map. Well, it is on the map, but I'm getting my map printed tomorrow, and I'll do a video after I get that to show you the map changes, especially North Africa. El Alamein, Gibraltar, and Tobruk. So essentially, these territories in the Mediterranean right here, okay? Sorry, Russian sub. The territories in the Mediterranean that are typically not worth any value, like Gibraltar, right? Cyprus, El Alamein, that's going to give Italy a 1 IPC national objective bonus in the event they control that. So, because you know, they typically are piddling around in those areas anyway, so they might as well get rewarded for it. All right. So, anyways, sorry if that mumbo jumbo didn't really make sense, but I do highly recommend it. The cost, let me talk about that. The cost for the jumbo decks are $12 a piece. All right. So for $12, you get the 2 replacement. The 2 sets of replacement cards for the rules, plus the national objectives that are replacements. So you get that for $12, plus $4 shipping. The small decks are $6, okay? Now, if you get all this together, you only have to pay the shipping cost 1 time. So in other words, I bought 2 jumbo decks for $12 each, that's $24. And then I bought 2 regular size deck replacement cards for $6 each. So 12, 12, 12. So for $36 plus 4 shipping, $40, I got 4 decks worth of replacement cards. So I hope that helps, guys. Like I said, the reason I didn't go and spend money for the entire deck was because I already had the majority of the deck. And plus, I'm kind of holding out for when the plastic version comes out, kind of like Sire's Plastic Cash, which is awesome. So if you're interested in purchasing this deck, you can, again, the cost is $12 for jumbo, $6 for the regular, $4 for shipping to Matt Todd. And I will put his information. You just need to send him money through PayPal. I'll put that in the description, along with a link to makingplayingcards.com if you choose to get the entire deck. So thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to check out my next video coming out here in a few days that will address the actually new map that is going to be used at the tournament, so you can see the changes, especially in North Africa and such. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.